What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. So it's about 2 minutes after 8. I just pulled up to the Goodwill Outlet, also known as the Bins. So I'm going to get inside, go through what's out there from last night, and then usually within 15 minutes they start bringing out the fresh bins. And all we could do is hope that we find some good stuff to resell on eBay and Poshmark. So they just brought out hard goods, but the bad thing with that is it's such a narrow aisle along the fence that I have to wait till they all go through and clear out. So I can't get in the mix, but I still find some good stuff. So in the past hour and a half, they've changed out the clothing rows 5 separate times and the hard good once. So they're turning them over quickly today. I got a feeling they're gonna call for everybody to pay and get out after this one that they're bringing out now. Every row that they bring out, I always get a couple of things. And that last one, got a John Deere blanket and a pair of UGG slippers in really good shape. All right, just finished up. It's 9:45. I got a really good haul today. Bag full of stuff, a vintage Levi jacket, some Merrell Combats, and a Toomey. But when we get home, we'll go through and comp everything. Some really solid pieces that are going to sell for good money. Some smalls that'll sell for decent money. But had something really pissed me off. The first thing I found were these large Merrell, they're like combat boots, like military boots, whatever. And they're big, so they would have taken up my whole bag. And you know, being in the wheelchair sucks sometimes, and you got to carry things on your lap. So like I found Guitar Heroes or VCRs here before, and I'll bring them up to the counter and ask the girl, you know, hey, can you hold this back there because it's too big for me to carry around? I've had the manager say sure. I've had one girl say sure. Today I bring it up, I had the boots. They were the first things I found. And I said to the lady, hey, can you hold this for me? And you know, I just got here, I want to keep shopping. She says no. Blatantly just said no.
No, she did. Yes, she did. No, she did. Yes, she did.
I said, you know, they're big for me to carry around. It's hard. She says, we're not allowed. I said, they do that. People do it all the time for me. You know, I said, she goes, don't tell me we do it all the time. It's not allowed. It's against the rules. Like I was lying. I said, you know what, forget it. Give them to me. And I took them and I went back and I looked through the rest of the hard good aisle and I found a Toomey bag. And then I had to go pay out because I couldn't carry it all around. So she made me pay, bring my stuff out to my car, and then go back in. I thought that was pretty rude. Now, being in a wheelchair, I do not ask for any special treatment, and I don't want special treatment. But, you know, something like that, you can't hold something behind the counter for me. Is it that big of a deal? I thought it was pretty rude. But anyway, I'm gonna head home. I got a guy coming to pick up some weights that I bought last week from Facebook, and we'll go through the amazing haul I got today. Alright, so just got home, but before I go out in the garage and go through everything, while I was at the bins, I got a message from someone asking if I would take a certain amount for these 2 different lots of shirts that I have, Banana Republic men's dress shirts. Now, I don't put best offer on listings, but people always send messages and, you know, ask, will you take X amount? And if it's acceptable, you know, then I'll just reply to them and we'll do the deal. But let me reply to this guy real quick and I'll show you how I'm doing it. So here's the shirts. It's a lot of 2 Banana Republic men's button downs. I bought 4, $1 each at the local thrift store, and I made 2 lots. I originally had them listed $23.75, and right now I got a 20% off sale on all men's shirts because I have a lot and I want to move them. So it makes it $19. And somebody, I don't have best offer, but somebody sent me a message. And they said, hello friend, I offer you $14 plus shipping. So, and he sent me the 2 messages on each lot. So that would be 14 to 14 to be 28 plus shipping. And I paid, so I'll make $10 a lot, and that's why it's good. So I'll turn $4 into $20. And since I don't have best offers, when someone sends you a message, you'll notice right there, you have a reply with offer button. If you hit that, then you can message them as well as change your price to what they want and, you know, whatever deal you worked out. And then when you hit reply with offer, it brings you to this screen, has your number, has the offer price. I'll put 14 in there. Now, when you do this, it does not include shipping. It even says it right there. I can add a message and I'll send it. He can accept it and the sale is complete. All right, so the buyer accepted that reply with offer of $14, which is what he asked for. So 14 on each lot. Came out to a total of $38 with shipping. After shipping, recouping my $4 buy cost, I should net about $20 to $21. Got everything out, sorted out. I got 20 pounds today. That's the most I've gotten at the bins, I think, ever. But of course I had to do it in 2 trips, in and out, because like I explained, the boots and the bag I had to bring out first and pay, put them in my car, go back inside, because it was just too bulky for me to carry around. That really made me mad. It's just inconsiderate, you know? It's not that difficult. Everybody else can push a carriage around that place. I can't. So if I get something bulky, I gotta pay, go out to the car, come back in. I mean, but either way, the first trip was 7 pounds, came out to 14 and 16, and then I went back in, and I got 13 more pounds, and it came out to $40.45 total for both trips, in and out. And I'm estimating my net should be in the $400 range, which is pretty much par for how it goes when I go there. I usually can 10x my money. I got smalls, I got bigs, I got all kinds of categories. So this should be a good go through, and I have some good comps for you. So let's start going through everything. All right, let's start with some smalls. They had a bunch of Boy Scout patches. Camping 2009, Camping 2008, Recruiter, and then Centennial Recruiter 2010. There's 9 of these, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, and 18. Very lightweight. All of these together, I put them on my scale, weigh 6 ounces. So all of these cost me maybe $1, not even. And they don't go for much. It seems like they go for like $1 a patch. So I'm just going to put them all as one lot. You know, maybe those a lot. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But either way, if I get 5, 5, 5, whatever, I might make 15, 20 bucks. These very lightweight, probably cost me nothing. They're like vintage bluefish fishing lures. So I don't know, maybe I could get 10 bucks for the 2. Found the remote. I always grab remotes. I don't even look them up. If they're in good shape, I'll just throw it in the bag. Again, very lightweight. It's going to cost me pennies. This is a Samsung. Figured it was a good brand, but it only sells for about 7 or 8 bucks. These I thought were pretty cool. I thought and hoped they would be worth more than they really are. They're sealed new. They're soapbox derby like kits to build the little cars for the Boy Scouts. And they're dated 1996 on the back. So I thought maybe they'd have a little more value. It looks like 2 only go for about maybe 10 or 12 bucks. So I'll do a quantity of 2, 1 listing, 2 and 2, make it like 12 bucks each. They cost me about $2 and change. It's like £1.50 altogether. So I might make 20 bucks on that. So I don't like to live in the $10 profit range, but I don't mind certain items like I just showed you. They're small, you throw them in a padded envelope and it's done. Easy money, and they cost me minimal. Same goes with hats. I got a Chick-fil-A employee hat. This thing is mint condition. I don't think it's ever been worn. So that looks brand new. And these go for good money, like 20 bucks. San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. Again, doesn't look like it's been worn. Hummer H2 hat. Very clean, slight wear, but that's nothing. A Dallas Cowboys multicolor hat. Still got the tags, nice and clean, never been worn. And a Costa Del Mar, great fishing brand. Nice and clean, doesn't look like it's ever been worn. So most of these seem like they're new. And even if I make 10 bucks a hat, you know, they cost me maybe 50 cents. Right, I picked up a bunch of cycling jerseys. They're all brand new with tag. The brand is Garneau. Very good cycling brand. Like if you see the cycling shoes, they could bring some decent money for used. Like a good $30, $40 range maybe. These are all cycling jerseys. Full zip. They're from some bike, I guess, event in Florida. But they got advertising all over them. And these jerseys do good. The only reason I grabbed them is because they knew. I have sold them before. Usually you could get like only like 15 bucks if it has good branding on it. And Garneau is. So I got one. This is a size XXL in the green. I got one in black, which is a 3XL. Then I got these with the oranges on them and the lemons, so that's pretty cool. This is also a 3XL. I got another one in the same colorway, 3XL. And then I got 3 that are still unopened with the tag. They're in the bags. That's an XL, an XL, and a large. And I put these on the scale. 3 of these weigh a pound. So they're like almost 6 ounces each. They literally cost me like 60 cents to 70 cents each. So if I sell them for 15 bucks a pop, you know, all of them together, I'll make a nice little profit. I got this long sleeve t-shirt. Kind of got some funky graphic with a lighting and a guy with a briefcase and an umbrella. The brand is Imaginary Foundation. The brand is called Raw Star. It's got the cross. It's got heavy stitching on the arm and down the sides. So it's pretty unique. And the back is just like a full cross and eagle wings or whatever, angel wing pattern. And these shirts look like they go for about 15 as well. This is a nice Shetland wool sweater. And it says Shetland, pure new wool. And it's the Edinburgh Woolen Mill. And I saw comps in the $20, $30 range. And then I just got this Woolrich men's flannel. Woolrich is a great brand. It's just a regular flannel shirt. It's not like the flannel jacket shirt. So those will go for more. But this is probably just a $15 shirt. Even maybe 12 bucks. So that label will sell the shirt. I found this John Deere blanket. I haven't measured it yet. But it's got that all over pattern. And it's pretty big because it's folded in half this way and this way. So it's probably like at least like a 6 foot by 8 footer. Alright, I found this. This was really interesting. Has the label on it and everything. It says Galway Irish Crystal. And it's a crystal bottle. Like a baby bottle. But it's a lead crystal. It needs to be opened up and cleaned on the inside. It's a little foggy in there. But I thought it was really interesting. So I threw it in my bag. It's got like the rubber nipple, just like a baby bottle. And when I comped it, once I got home, it looks like they sell for about 20 bucks. Now let's look at the money makers from this haul. This is a pair of UGG slippers. Real good condition, minimal wear on the soles. Black suede with like this fur pattern. These are like $100 brand new. And there's some used comps for about $50. And these Uggs were a real lucky find. Because they weren't in the shoe bin. They were in the clothing bin. And when you go through the clothing bins, some things will get mixed in time to time. I find like glasses or a shoe here or there. But usually there's not a pair. You'll find like one shoe. And I was rummaging through the clothes and I found one. And I was like, ooh man, that's alright. Now we got to find the other. And luckily it was in the same bin. And that doesn't happen often. And now these are the boots that I had found that the lady gave me the hassle over. The brand is Merrell. I think they're called Merrell Mohabs, whatever you want to say. Has a zip up on the side. Very heavy duty. But they're in really good condition. There's like minimal wear on the soles. And these have some awesome comps. These sell for about $80 used. And they're in very good condition. So like I said, these in the bag came out to like 7 pounds. So let's call it 3.5. These are pretty heavy. So these cost me like 7 bucks as well. Levi's denim jacket. Supposedly vintage. When I look up the serial number, which is on the leather tag in the back of the neck, all the ads say vintage, vintage, vintage. So it's a size 40. And it looks like it only goes for about 25, 30 bucks. But still a nice find. You know, maybe cost me $4. Alright, I grabbed this just because. Minimal weight, probably cost me cents. And it is a Tumi. It's a large drawstring dust bag for, you know, a piece of luggage by Tumi. And these look like they go for like 12 bucks. Here's the Tumi bag, and here's the Tumi bag that I found. Could not believe it. It was just in the bag in shoe bins. Just sitting there. And it had to be there since the day before, you know, yesterday, because they had not rolled out new bins. So when you first go in the morning, all that stuff is sitting there from the day before. And this was just sitting there. So I don't understand how so many pickers could ignore things like this. This thing is in really good condition. It's got the 4 front pockets, locator plate in the front. Look up that serial number underneath the barcode. That's going to give you your comps. It's just a briefcase, shoulder strap, and it did have the luggage tag, which I removed, and I'm added to my collection. I'm not going to sell it. So here's what I got. I got them sitting on my shelf at my desk in my eBay room. And going from right to left, we have a green leather, then we have the black leather, and then we have the leather black mini, and that's the one right here that was on the bag today. Then we have the hard plastic in blue, then we have the Toomey T-Tech, and then we have the Toomey T2. And if I get tired of them, I'll sell them, and that's 6 tags at 15 bucks a pop. That's like $90 right there. But I think it's unique. There's a few others I want to collect. I know they make like a couple different colors, like maybe a red and a white. I have not seen those yet, but it's something cool for the shelf. And with that being said, let's take a look at the comps from everything I picked up today. That's going to wrap this one up. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.